Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I have my 10-year-old here, and he's giving me attitude about analyzing this painting. As you know, Masterworks is one of my sponsors. Now, son, I want you to tell me real quick, just look at this real quick. We got an attitude problem this morning. Look at this real quick. This is called, I think it's called Antelope Attacked. Yeah. So check this out. Tell me what you see when you see that painting. Anything interesting?
What in the world is it?
You don't like it?
I don't understand what it is.
What do you see when you look at it?
Tons of spots.
Spots?
Looks like they just got a canvas and just threw paint all over it pretty much.
Would you buy this one?
No.
You wouldn't?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, well, the initial offering is $2.4 million. Do you know what that means? Historical appreciation, 16.9%?
Nope.
That means historically, ultimately, the profit made on the sale of that painting is around 16.9%.
What's profit?
Yeah, so let's say you buy something for $100 and then it goes up to $150. You just made $50. $50 is the profit. All right, that's good. Now go sit down. I'm going to do the rest of this video. All right, I'll put the link to Masterworks in the top of the description of this video. Just bought, this morning I bought more XRP because I can for now, okay? So wanted to just make you aware of that. Now there's a lot going on. XRP Network saw a major anomaly to end the week with a rapid surge up to 18.7 billion in XRP trading volume in the final hour Friday. This may be worth monitoring for some unordinary upcoming weekend price action. Sounds interesting to me. We'll see what happens there. Now, there are rumors right now, and I'm going to give you my Coinbase theory. I was actually just talking to my dad, who is the official father of the Digital Asset Investor channel. And I was actually, that reminds me of something. Let me pull a sheet of paper. I'm going to try to do this today, but I'm going to mention it in this video just in case I don't think I'll forget. Today I'm going to try to do this. I told you I've always wanted to get myself a pontoon boat, and I bought a pontoon boat. And today, when I was at Consensus 2022, I met a guy named Jeff Willems, okay? And he's with EXP Realty out of Southern Arizona. Okay, their website is wiselisting.com. These guys are like one of the bigger real estate operations in Arizona if you're looking for Arizona real estate. It's wiselisting, wiselisting.com. And his wife is Marcy Willems, and I think she's running the show. Sorry, my phone rang, so I got interrupted right in the middle of telling you about Marcy Willems and the EXRP Realty team out of Arizona. These guys offered to be the official sponsor of the Digital Asset Investor pontoon boat. I always wanted an official sponsor if I ever got a pontoon boat. So now we have it. So if you want to get some real estate out in Arizona, go to wiselisting.com. All right. Now, the rumors going around are Coinbase. That Coinbase might be having some issues. Coinbase shut down this is from BitBoy. Coinbase shut down their affiliate program and are getting rid of Coinbase Pro. Recent history would suggest there could be trouble ahead for Coinbase, so tread lightly. If Coinbase were to go insolvent, this would break crypto and the crypto space like we've never seen before. But honestly, I think chances of that happening are pretty low. We can't rule anything out after what we've seen in the past few months. Now, here's my thoughts, folks, okay? I've always thought that the plan ultimately here was to hand this massive new asset class over to Wall Street. There's a few thoughts I have on Coinbase. And the first one is, have you ever found it weird that Coinbase They provide custody for institutions, and they could provide it in a second for retail, but they don't. Okay, and they could, in a minute, they could provide custody for retail. If they could do it for institutions, they can do it for retail. Almost as if the plan all along was to hand this over to the Wall Street big boys and let them have retail. Now, so here's the other thing that's always been weird to me, is this. Many of you may not know this. Did you know that a long time ago, Fidelity and Coinbase announced, I don't know if it's like a deal or what, but you could view your Coinbase balance with Fidelity if you have a Fidelity account. In other words, you could link your accounts. And I always thought that was weird, and here's why. If you're Coinbase, think this through, and you've got all these people that, let's say, as an example, let's say you got a guy that's got 1 million XRP on Coinbase. Why do you, and he's got a Fidelity account. Why would you want Fidelity to know that guy has 1 million XRP on your platform, Coinbase? Why would you want him to know that? Because the Fidelity financial advisor, if and when he ever is able to put XRP in a Fidelity account, is going to call that client with that knowledge later down the road, and he's going to say, hey, why have it over at Coinbase? You can just put it all in your Fidelity account. And the answer to that question is you would not do that, not in 1 million years, unless you never had any intention of having the custody of that XRP on your Coinbase platform. You wouldn't do it, folks. I was a financial advisor. I'm not now. Gathering assets is a tough job. I made many a cold call. I know how hard it is. And you would not give someone access to that information unless there was a bigger plan. So my point in telling you all of that is this. This was just the other day. John Deaton tweeted this. Ty's is going all in on Bitcoin, or they wouldn't be talking like this. So let me tell you this, folks. Don't be surprised, because this type, remember, when Coinbase went public, all of those wealthy whales that were Coinbase investors, I'll never forget it, they all sold, or most of them sold their Coinbase. They're out for the most part, okay? It wouldn't surprise me a bit if you didn't see something like this go down, like Coinbase, some scary announcement about Coinbase, and then Fidelity says, oh, we've decided we're announcing we're buying Coinbase, or somebody like it. But Fidelity, just remember I said this, that's my Coinbase theory. Elizabeth Warren and other Democratic lawmakers urged federal regulators in a letter to take action against Bitcoin and crypto mining. There's a lot of stuff going on, folks. Let me show you something. This is in front of the SEC in downtown LA. What you are looking at here is Gary Gensler's legacy. Look at these. SEC complicit with Wall Street crimes. They're putting Hester Pierce on the thing. Now, this is what I've never understood about Hester Pierce, is that, yeah, she comes out and she talks like she's the good guy in this whole equation, but there's a lot of stuff to have the whistle blown on that's going on at the SEC, and she's not doing that. Why is she tying herself to this wagon? I don't understand. I've never understood that. I wouldn't. I'd tell those people to kiss off. It's not like she can't go and make money in private industry. I would be so out of there so fast, your head would spin. Now, John Deaton says Clayton will go down as the greatest lost opportunity of all time. With him, Elad Roisman, Hester Pierce, he had the votes to get it done. He could have passed a safe harbor giving companies like Ripple guidance with set markers to meet within 5 years and watched innovation flourish. This is that video of Brad Garlinghouse talking about how they've spent $100 million on legal fees. And it was put out by CoinDesk, folks, who has not covered ETHgate at all, by the way. And this really pisses me off. I'll be quite honest with you. And I said the correct way to report this would be to tell your readers that the SEC lied for over a year by saying the Bill Hinman Ethereum Free Pass speech was his personal opinion, and also hid the emails that would prove it, costing Ripple over $100 million in fees. Now, and so I wanted to just let everybody know, it's not CoinDesk. It's Bitcoin Ethereum Desk, okay? Now, this is what really made me mad yesterday. I saw this. This is from Jeremy Hogan. Attorney Flynn got the transcript of the hearing from June 7th and my old abused ears did not deceive me. The SEC attorney really did say that the Hinman speech provided the market SEC guidance. The gambit has completely fallen apart for the SEC in regard to their fair notice defense. Here's why this pisses me off, folks. I remember almost a year ago, I remember waking up on Saturday and Sunday morning with my cup of coffee with cinnamon in it. I remember waking up to go and find videos proving that because we knew it was not his personal opinion. I remember the SEC at the time was lying and saying that it was his personal opinion. They were lying in court, by the way. And Bill Hinman lied in a deposition and said it was his personal opinion when they knew it wasn't. And we were having to go, I was literally getting up and going and finding videos, of which I'll show you one of them. I'll never forget it because I found that Robert Jackson guy who was a mess. But we were digging for information to prove that it was not his personal opinion, and we found it. So in other words, for over a year now, because of lies in court by a government agency, Ripple's been spending all this money on legal fees, and they've been hiding all these emails that would prove what we've been finding publicly available videos to prove, like this one. Remember this one? Here's Robert Jackson. He never gets old.
Nothing in the nature of
this was on August 24th,
the
2021.
The asset itself that gives you pause.
Let me get to the part where he talks about the speech.
About crypto in particular, the other question we face that is very challenging is this a security, and to what degree is it a security under the securities laws? And I think, I'll be honest, I think my colleagues have done a great job about this. The director of our division of corporation finance is a man named Bill Hinman, who did he gave a speech where he laid out, here's how we think about this, and gave a set of...
Here's how we think about this. We had to literally go with a fine-tooth comb and find all these things because one of the largest federal government agencies in the world was lying to its people in court about what it had done. That is an amazing thing. It is disgusting what's going on here. And they've been using taxpayer dollars to defend the lie. And here's another one that I found. And this is where I'm asking, think about how much taxpayer money was wasted to cover up this lie. Then recently, yesterday, we find out here, United States SEC Commissioner Allison Heron-Lee has stepped down from her position. So she's now going to leave. She's part of the problem. She's one of the ones that was helping to do all of this. And now she's going to leave and go off and do something else with no accountability for her or anybody else there. What happened to our country, folks? My 10-year-old's here in the room with me listening to me talk about this. What happened to his future? What is wrong with this country? What has happened? This isn't the country I grew up in. Now, I'm not going to go through this thread, but I want to show you this. This guy did a whole thread where he's saying that Binance somehow wanted to buy a domain or something he had. It's a whole drama worth you going and checking out. This guy's at Crypto Felon. Go check that out. Now, I'm not going to play this clip because I don't want this video to go too long, but basically in this clip from Riz XRP, Tim Draper's saying that crypto is going to be bigger than the internet, and I think so too. And then I want to show you this. This is an interesting thread from Ashley Prosper. If Jed is selling XRP to the Treasury, it would explain why the SEC sued Ripple, why they let Jed sell his XRP, why Rosie Rios joined Ripple, why Congress hasn't called for an investigation, why the IG or ethics office won't investigate, and why Jed hasn't been mentioned in the case. And I said interesting things about Jed. JP Morgan banked him at Mt. Gox. I've never been able to place Jed in Japan, which is where they claim Mt. Gox was. I can place him somewhere else, though. Feds don't touch him in Mt. Gox. SEC doesn't sue him. SEC allows him to sell an XRP at will. They also didn't even depose him in the Ripple case. None of this makes sense, folks. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that the SEC lied for over a year in court, and nobody's doing anything about it, including Congress. Thanks for listening.